Perfect. Megan Hicks of I Run Far, and I'm with Lucy Bartholomew. She just finished third at the 2018 Western States Endurance Run. Congratulations, Lucy.
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm very, very proud. I'm very, very sore and I'm very tired.
So, yeah, you just said you tried to camp here at the track last night because you thought it'd be nice, cool sleeping, but as it turns out, you couldn't sleep.
No, I wanted to be a part of the whole atmosphere here and watch people come in. As it turned out, I just kind of rolled around on the floor and moaned.
So the really romantic stories about Scott Jurek winning the race and putting a sleeping bag on the track and cheering people as they, came by, that sounded really good, but in actuality, it doesn't equal good recovery.
Yeah, the theory was there. Some person was like, oh, you could run with someone, the last run around. And I was like, this morning, I was like, it's not going to happen.
I literally can't move to the bathroom right now.
Exactly. I went to go to the bathroom and had to I had to leave 5 minutes early just to get there in time.
Remind me for after this interview because I have a really funny story about that.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Almost helping a runner avoid missing the bathroom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh well, I needed that today. I was just I was doing this real odd walk and I was sore but not that sore and I was like, yeah, I just made it.
Okay, so on a more productive note, you took third at Western States. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, it was everything I wanted and more. I mean, my first 100-mile, it was a big lesson in big learning.
Talk about that some more.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to run my own race. I came here, I've been here for 4 weeks. I got told by everybody what not to do. And as I was running up Tintweed, I was like, Lucy, you're doing exactly what we told you not to do. And I was like, I know, it's going to be so rough.
Look at me, I can't stop myself.
I was just like, I'm just going to roll with it. Maybe it'll be good. And then coming out of the canyons, I was like, totally should have listened to those people. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of I felt really good for the first 50 miles. That's just halfway in a 100-mile race. So I kind of...
you just found out.
Yeah, and then it's a long way home.
Well, it's a halfway distance-wise, but then time-wise, it may not be halfway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends how you run that back half.
So talk me through the logic of that. You were in Auburn on the Western States course, running with all these experienced icons, yet you were like, well, I'm going to do my own thing. Talk me through the logic of that.
Yeah, I've always raced this way. I kind of just, I need to learn the hard way. And I wanted to come here and I wanted to give my best. And I was willing to suffer hard for it.
Okay.
It was kind of exciting. I mean, I watched a lot of the men's racing, Zach Miller's and the Jim Walmsleys that kind of I'm just going to lead and see what happens. And I'm not them, but I was willing to just kind of see, let's see what happens.
Was it you were willing to do the experiment for the sake of experimenting and seeing what, sort of running by your own feel felt like ultimately?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to see I've raced 120K and I was like, but it's a different beast out here. And I was told that so many times. But I was just like, I'm going to finish this no matter what, and how I finish it, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to get there, yeah.
Even if I break myself trying,
oh,
I will
100%.
get there.
Yeah, I was like, if I have to drag, legs across the line, I will do it, yeah.
Awesome. So talk about some of the logistics. You went over the escarpment essentially with the lead men, or within a couple minutes of the lead men. Did you just have a jolly jog up with them?
Yeah, I mean, I love the mountains, and I love climbing, and I knew that there's not a lot of climbing in this course. And I also knew that I think in the past history, if you're the first up the escarpment, you're probably not going to win. And I was at the top of the escarpment going, oh, shoot.
That was a good 3 miles at least.
Yeah, so, I just wanted to enjoy it, and I did. I was just tapping away, and that's what I love, that kind of running. And I was surrounded by good friends and guys that, are good friends of mine. So, I was just like, if I blow up a little, blow here a little, it's just nice. And it was a beautiful sunrise and good way to start the day.
So by our counts, you ran the first 24.5 miles, a couple minutes slower than course record pace. And then you had a 20-ish mile window of time where you were running faster than course record pace. And then after that, where you were running a bit
A bit
slower than course record pace. Did you have splits? Were you monitoring by the women who have come before you, or were you going entirely by feel?
I had Stephanie Howe's 18:01 splits.
Okay.
Just because I came here thinking I wanted to run sub 20 hours. I ran the course and I thought, no, I can do better than that.
Okay.
And someone sent me a runner here sent me Stephanie's splits, and I was like, oh, it's kind of a good way. And I looked at my watch and I was pretty much on, like I was ahead of it, and then I was just on it. She ran 18:01, I ran 17:59. And yeah, it was nice just to have kind of like a rough idea and for my crew and stuff like that. Yeah. But I was no way looking at Ellie's splits. And when a runner told me, you're running faster than that, I was like, oh gosh. Like,
really? I am?
Yeah.
I am? Yeah. Darn it. Now what? Okay, so it starts to get hard. This race, I mean, there's like a 0.001% of people who are like, oh, I never had a hard time at 100 miles. I felt wonderful the whole time. But the rest of us, like, it gets hard.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you? What did it feel like?
I was climbing up Devil's Thumb when I, like, really hit my, like, deepest low patch.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I got told to bank calories in 100 miles. Eat as much as you can. Everyone was like, yeah, rice and beans at Robinson. I was like, dude, like,
really?
I don't do that. Like, I'm, fruit will get me through. It didn't get me through. I was climbing up and going, like, seeing 6 feet of mine, like, and it wasn't pretty.
That's amazing.
And I was like, I'm going to get to the top and they're going to be really worried and let me sit down and, there's going to be a great little break. And I got to the top and they're like, you're looking great. Like, just keep going. And they just pushed me back out. And I was like, what? Like,
I was going to stay in at breakfast.
Yeah, I know. I was, like, really looking forward to kind of looking at the buffet. And, yeah, so that was hard. And I knew I was just waiting for Courtney to catch me or someone to catch me. So Courtney caught me after coming out into Michigan, and she was just, I mean, I couldn't think of anyone I'd rather pass me. It's such an honor to have her come past telling me that she's listening to Michael Jackson, and I could share an earpiece with her and we could tap it out together, and I was like, yeah, man, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 1 second.
Yeah.
So there are blow-ups and then there are blow-ups, and you did not do the blow-up. Like, you totally kept your stuff together. You finished third. How did you keep it all together?
I think knowing the course was really helpful. And then, I had the best support crew. I had my dad. I had a lot of little kids in little Team Lucy t-shirts following me around. And I wanted to do all them proud. But, like, I knew that I was struggling and I was suffering, but I was never like, this is like a race ending. It was just, okay, my body's making me slow down so I can eat. And I just needed to get to the checkpoint, take 10 minutes instead of 30 seconds like I was trying to do, and chow down.
Get some calories back on board.
Yeah, and then when I could do that, when I had that at Michigan, I ran really well to Forest Hill, and then I picked Sally up and I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your stomach stayed with it all day.
Yeah, which is the first race ever that I can't believe how much I ate.
You
and
need
it was
to write
awesome.
it all down because there might be a nutrition mystery solved in there.
Oh, yeah, it's one way to look to solve the mysteries is just to go out, and yeah, it was really, really awesome. I mean, the aid stations were so well stocked. At one point, there was like mangoes and strawberries and blueberries.
Like,
I can't afford that stuff from the supermarket, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like get my race entry fee here.
Do you have to go bags by any chance?
Yeah, totally.
This could be my finish line. What does it feel, or what did it feel like to come up to Roby Point and know that you were going to podium? And what did it feel like to make this lap on the track?
Oh, it was, it's dreams come true. I mean, this is my first 100-mile. It was my first time racing in America, and I knew that there was a lot of expectation, but I kind of was like, oh, these people don't know where I'm at. And to be racing where I was racing with the women I was racing, and then to get to Roby Point and be like, I'm going to make this. And, I'm going to get to running with my dad and the Salomon guys. It was really, really special and something I won't forget.
Your dad's an ultra runner.
He is.
You became an ultra runner sort of because of your dad. What was it like to share this whole thing with him?
Yeah, I mean, we watched Unbreakable for this race.
92 times!
Yeah, so many times. And, he's been trying to get into this race for 5 years, and it's been
Sorry, Dad. that you
Yeah,
got in.
I know, right? And when we left for here, he did an interview, and they said to him, how are you feeling about Lucy running Western States? And Dad goes, "Oh, just jealous." And I was like,
If I could just be honest.
not excited, not like nervous for it, just jealous. Yeah, it was really special. The fact that he made the trip out and he sat in the car all day and fed me watermelon and pushed me out. He was awesome. And yeah, I'm super proud to have him here.
I think it's really mean to ask people like what they're gonna do next, like just hours after they finished 100 miles. But I have to. Like, yeah. Did you sit in bed and dream last night? Did you wake up? Well, you didn't.
Lying
sleep.
on the grass?
Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry. Have any just like little dreams popped around in the last couple hours?
When I got the entry into this race, I canceled all plans for the year because I didn't know how I was going to feel after my first 100-mile, and I wanted to respect that it's going to be hard physically and mentally and emotionally. But so I haven't really got any races coming up except for I'm going across to Europe. What I do there, I don't know. But I want to come back to the 100-mile distance. I want to give it another crack. Like I said on the start.
Here.
Yeah, I want to come back here, and I think to get a bib is just such an honor that I can't turn it down. And I just love the community here too much to not return.
Okay, so # see you in Olympic Valley next year.
Hell yeah, selfies and score.
Selfies and squall. New hashtag.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll see you somewhere around the world.
Absolutely. Thanks, Megan.
Awesome.